10-12. Have a seat.
No.
Have a seat.
I'm not sitting down. I got it right.
Okay.
You gonna call for backup? Don't touch me. You're touching me.
Okay.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So this video we have a potential chili in the works. We have a kid that goes out there, he starts trouble, as soon as he shows up, he doesn't want to cooperate, and now he starts playing the victim, just like Chili does. And it's sad that these kids are going down this route. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. Here we go.
July 23, 2023, officers responded to Goodwill in Ocala, Florida, in reference to a disturbance. The incident involved a white male attempting to punch out the windows of a passerby's vehicle. Upon arrival, officers made contact with the manager of the business. She advised that she had observed the defendant walking away from a white Jeep.
Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Have a seat. Have a seat.
I'm not sitting down.
10-12. Have a seat.
No.
Have a seat.
I'm not sitting down. I got it right.
Okay.
You gonna call for backup? Don't touch me. You're touching me.
Okay.
She's
Listen
touching
to me.
The first time a girl actually has touched him, that's the sad part.
Listen to me.
She's touching me.
Listen to me.
She's disobeying her.
She's saying you damaged her car.
No, I didn't. She tried to run me over. Don't touch me. See this? She's touching me.
You're a bitch.
Okay, I'm.
This kid is going to this point to be a YouTube star by getting arrested. It's just so sad how the system is failing. The schools really need to start kicking these kids in the butt more harder.
I have to call a lawyer.
You can call a lawyer all you want.
You see that? She's touching me. Stop! Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch. I'm trying to let. I'm trying to go. Don't hit me. Don't touch me.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Bro, it's my.
Put it down.
Bro, I'm dropping it, bro. What are you doing, bro? What's wrong with you, police? All right. I'm not even restraining, bro. She's trying to drop me, and I don't even need to drop. I just didn't want to see you. She tried to hit me.
Got him?
She tried to hit me. Get off me, bro. What are you doing? Let me record. I can't record, so I got no freedom of speech.
See this right here? You see this right here?
Okay,
that's
good.
recording right there.
And that's recording you too.
Do me a favor. Calm down.
Don't drive my.
Calm down.
She's trying to grab my wallet.
Calm down.
She's trying
I'm
to
trying
rob
to make
me.
sure you don't have any weapons.
Stop.
Calm down.
Take you where you going and get out.
All right. Yeah.
Stop.
Hey, can you get my phone? Call my lawyer.
I'm not doing nothing. Stop before you get hurt.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's actually sound the voice from the guy who's walking by. Like, you're not playing the race car saying, stop before you get hurt. Sound advice, because this kid is going to end up getting hurt. He's fighting back because they told him to stop, told him to sit down. He wanted to play the auditor game, and now he's in handcuffs almost immediately, not even 2 minutes in.
All right. I see you. I know him. I know him. I know him. I know him.
It's cleared.
I know him.
Ocala 1790, 10-4, 10-6.
They're in the wrong.
Something he needs from over here that I can get.
10-4.
Yeah, my bag and my phone right here.
We got it.
So who's the
You got
victim?
She tried to run me over.
Chill out, bro. I don't send to happen.
The white Jeep Compass.
You're
Let's
good.
put
You're
her-
good. No, you're
him or
good.
her?
You're good.
Him.
Let's put him in the car. And
My camera fell.
that's fine. Where's it at?
Right there.
Go grab it.
Are you done?
I ain't restraining.
All right. You good?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm good.
Listen, I don't want you to have another charge. You understand that, right?
I charge. You ripped me. You grabbed me. I got photo right there. Video footage.
Because I'm telling you to have a seat and you're telling me no. They're accusing you of a crime, saying you're jumping on her car. Okay, but you're detained.
Don't care. I don't say nothing. You're in the wrong. I get a lawyer.
That's fine.
Do this again.
That's fine. Widen your stance.
Bro,
Widen your stance.
you gonna let me get in the car like a peaceful citizen, or are you gonna drag me in the car and rip my head off?
You're like a professional asshole or what?
Can you
If
relax
you
so we
become-
can make
if you
sure you don't
relax-
have any weapons on you?
I don't have weapons on
Okay,
me.
we need to make sure. We can't take your word for it.
No, it's kind of late since you dragged me into the car with handcuffs on.
I didn't drag you in no car.
Yes, you did. You grabbed my arms. This is on video.
You're stupid.
It's called quarters. You want to take my change? Can't have money? Is that an issue too? You said you want to take everything else from me. I'm going to get a lawyer.
This is kind of the case though. The parents didn't smack the kid hard enough upside the head to straighten him out. This is just pure entitlement. This kid is a Karen. And he's out here doing stupid things like this for YouTube views. Thinking he's going to be a famous YouTube star. Some kind of future frauder. And he has no respect for anything. He's not going to take responsibility for anything. Like, oh, he's going to run me over. Why would we want to do that? Unless you jumped out right in front of them at the last second. Why would we want to run you over? Seriously. It's just tons of BS out of this kid.
See you guys. You want to get it?
Have a seat in the
Fine.
car.
Excuse me.
Alright. When you put the AC on and I'll park it, just go ahead and
Thank you.
Can you grab his bag from me?
okay.
Hey.
Hello, nurse.
Sorry you had to deal with it too.
And if you need a witness just for her, he was at her door. I mean, going off, like about to bust in her
You
window.
can see the nasty on my window where he was kissing
guys, come
it and taking his head and banging it on my. Yeah. If my window had been down or if my door had been unlocked, he would have got in after me.
Is there any damage to your car?
No. Mm-mm. I just know that he flipped out what took place. He was walking in the middle of the road, coming from the mall, and I was turning left to turn into Zaxby's parking lot. Well, he starts waving me to come on. Well, I couldn't go because there was a car coming. And I'm like, and I did just like that. And he was like, fuck you, bitch. And I turned around and I was like, you want to start something, little fella? Be careful who you try to start it with. So I popped right back at him. When I popped back at him, he blew up. He dropped his book bag up there on the hill. He come down the hill at the Zaxby's. He blew up at me. He was calling me every name in the book, telling me he would kill me. I needed to learn my place in this world, and I didn't know. Oh, he was just.
Definitely a spoiled brat, need a different smack in the head. To act the way he is, his age, and he said he tried to treat other with respect, and instead he acts like this. This is definitely an entitled, spoiled child.
I turned around and I said, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. So I got back in my car, rolled the window up, I locked the door, and I called 911. And I told the lady, I said, listen, you better get somebody over here. I said, because this little boy is pissed, number one. Number two, if I get out of this car, he ain't going to be walking. I said, he's not going to be walking, which I do not have my gun, so I don't carry it in my car for that reason.
So he got lucky. She has a gun, but it's not with her in the car. So if he had cracked that windshield, if she thought he was a serious threat of her life, she could have probably shot him for justifiable self-defense. So he got very lucky.
But he just turned around and just blowing up at me, and I told her, I said, listen, this is the reason why kids get killed. When
Yeah.
they act like that, him doing that, if I would have pulled my gun out, I would have had every right to shoot that little kid for being right in my face right here,
Absolutely.
banging his head in my window. Scream everybody out here heard him.
Because you don't know if he's on drugs, if he's really disabled or deranged. We don't know what's wrong with this kid, other than that he's an idiot. So yeah, if she felt threatened in that way, she could have just shot him and written down self-defense. And it would have been no one's fault but his own.
And I'm just like, look, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So I told her, I said, look, I'm going to go over into the Goodwill parking lot so I can get a better description of what he looks like. She said, okay. I got the description, and I backed up over there, and I said, okay, I'll stay right here in the Goodwill parking lot so that they know exactly where we are. And she was like, okay. She says, I have an officer on the way. And I said, okay. And then I happened to look up and see you. And then he, you went to try to talk to him to do something, and he just, and I said, okay, you better get her some backup real fast because he's fighting with her now.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, don't forget my phone. That has my evidence.
Kilo 1, I'm 97 on the PD.
That guy that said he could take my stuff, I need that given to him.
97.
My phone is on that Honda right there. You need to give me my phone.
70, 90, 98, problem. 10-4.
He's fighting with somebody? Where's he seen her?
Yeah, he's 10-15, man. Besides whatever damages he did to the car.
Is there damage on there?
They said he was jumping on the car.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I think so. I mean, dented. You gotta fix the denting. You gotta fix. I don't know what the extent is. I assume so.
So you said he just started yelling at you, started banging on your car?
Yeah, because whenever he, when I was going, when I went I can't turn, honey. And he went this way, and when I finally turned, I turned. Well, when I turned, I looked at him, he was like, kid, starts shooting me a bird, he starts cussing me out. He's standing on the top of the hill over there at that moment. And I got out of the car, and I turned around and said, little boy, you don't need to be doing stuff like that. I said, you need to go on. He was like, F you, I'm a grown adult, I can do what I want, blah, 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 blah. I said, whatever. I said, you know what, that's what gets people in trouble right there, you acting stupid like that. And my sister, I was on the phone with, I'll call her back, but I turned around and said, you know what, and he looked at me, and he was, and bowed up, and just started running down the hill.
Towards you?
Yeah, I got in the car, closed it up, and was like, okay, so I called 911 and let them know. So, the kids obviously
Were you
got
scared
issues.
at some point that he might have gotten into your car or that he was going to hurt you?
Oh yeah, if he got into my car, he would hurt me. I guarantee that. I mean, anybody that was out here in this parking lot could even tell you. He was screaming so loud at me that he was, if he could have gotten in my car, he probably would have drugged me out and beat the piss out of me. So, or tried.
My money's on her in a fist fight. She probably would have whooped the floor with that little punk. No doubt about it. I think she would have just framed him in a fight.
Public right.
Can you
It's
check
civil
the
right to
signal for
report.
all the tangos are okay?
And you grabbed me, tried to put me in a handcuff with you, tried to tackle me, and I did not let her do that because I'm not going to let somebody run me to the ground. That is against my civil rights. And I have
You got a lawyer, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
have a
you
lawyer
can
to
tell
do
your
that
lawyer
for me.
all that.
Hit Northwest 10th Street.
All right.
And he's going to tell you that too in court. He's
All
also
right.
going to tell the young lady that if you try to run somebody over in traffic, that is what?
That's why there's a due process, buddy.
Attempted murder.
Okay.
Okay, you don't try to run somebody over with a
Okay, we'll get to it. It's a simple thing. When law enforcement comes, all you have to do, or when law enforcement comes, all you have to do is just stop because it's separated now.
I'm stopped.
Yeah. So.
I grabbed my bag, I stopped. She jumped on me, she grabbed me, it's on video.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your name, bud?
Say that in court.
Matthew.
And I need a lawyer, that's all I gotta say.
All right.
You assaulted me. You didn't have a warrant, you assaulted me.
I watch too many frauder videos. They don't need a warrant to arrest you if you're being detained for investigation or if you're resisting arrest. It's really is that simple.
Matthew, hey, what's your middle name start with?
Okay, do you go assaulting people randomly?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
If somebody calls you on the radio and says there's a potential suspect,
Well,
you're gonna go tackle them?
No, we detain him until we find out.
After you find out?
Yeah, until we find out.
Until we find out.
Until we find out. That's the thing. All right. So I don't know what she has. All right. So Matthew, what's your last name, bud?
Matthew Record.
Record?
R-E-C-O-R-D. Record Children Die. I would like to have a conversation with my father.
With your father? How old are you?
Dada, no, I want my dada.
How old are you?
22 years old.
22 years old?
2 years old and already throwing his life away. Yeah, this punk is not going to last very long in the real world. 22 years old, and already he's arrested for resisting arrest, possible assault and battery, vandalism. He's already wasted his life.
Yeah, I would like you to contact. I would like to contact my father. I don't want to give you any of this information. I just want my phone, which is on that car that you threw against the windshield.
Which car?
The one right there that I was being detained on.
This right here?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, what's your date of birth?
You know what's sad? I
Seven.
didn't do anything wrong. Go ahead.
Let me just get this stuff, and then me and you can talk. How's that? You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
Turn 22.
2001. All right. Matthew is Mathew. 2 T's. All right. Cool. And what's your phone number, bud? All right. And your address?
My address is. I don't have an address. I'm homeless. You're arresting a homeless guy.
You homeless? No, seriously. Like,
I'm
if you.
homeless. There's my bag over there that you guys just threw off me.
Okay.
Tackled me to the ground and handcuffed me and assaulted me.
Stop whining.
Without my consent. Or anybody's consent, to be honest. Yeah, I'm right.
So here's the thing, all right?
I have a warrant. I didn't do any criminal action.
So you said you said you want a lawyer, right?
Well, I have a lawyer. I have a contact. He has a lawyer who's going to pay for my lawyer. He is a business contact. His name's Ryan McBride.
So here's the thing, all right? Since you asked for a lawyer, I'm gonna read you this. If you want to talk to me afterwards, me and you are good. We can talk. But because you don't want to, all right, buddy.
I just want my phone off that call.
Your phone. I'm gonna get your phone. You just chill right here for me, and then me and you are gonna. If you want to talk later on, just raise your hand, or I mean you can, but just let me know, and I'll come and talk to you. All right. All right.
I think they're not taking him seriously. All I'm stuck in. I know people. I have contacts. I have a lawyer. Yeah, and they're laughing at him, and he's too stupid to realize it.
I don't know what she's got. The only thing when I got here, she was already they're already into it. So she's trying to. No, she was trying to get him on the ground, and he was resisting.
So maybe resisting. I mean, she's investigating an incident.
The suspect was taken to the county jail on charges of resisting arrest and was held for 40.
I was able to track him down. Wasn't too hard. But yep, resisting officer obstruction without violence, $1,000 bond, and he has pretty much began the path to destroying his life. Hopefully he'll get straightened out and he won't do this. But basically, this punk is looking the hard way. He's going to probably end up like Chili or Glenn or Eric. And those are things you do not want to be. All right, you guys take care, and I will see you when I see you.